Do you like to moan about the metas in Battlegrounds? Did you know there's an upcoming anniversary? Well, listen no more. Listen no more? No, feast your eyes on this. This right here. Yeah. As you know, you don't get to have a say in what are going to be the metas. Battlegrounds Season 20 is already in full functioning operation. So, what if I told you that you could have your say on what Season 22 is going to be about? The reason you can't have a say on how Season 21 is that Kabam have already dictated what it's going to be, and it, well, looks a little bit like this. Science attackers gain immunity to nullify. Whenever nullify or poison fails to apply the attacker due to immunity, they gain a fury passive, increasing blah 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 blah. Power snack, when the attacker triggers a buff. Okay, so there's nullification-based interactions, kills off mystic-based champions, promotes the use of science-based attackers. The Gladiator circuit is different. Go figure. But what if, coming into the anniversary of Battlegrounds, is it 2 years of Battlegrounds? Ugh. Sometimes with this game, it's like weird to think that this year is the 10th year. I've been I'm the longest running Marvel Contest of Champions YouTuber. Like, let that sink in. But what if I told you, and as we said a moment ago, you have a choice in a matter. So, one thing that I would say is that I don't know if Discord's the best place, because a lot of people either interact with things or they don't. They'll either mute the Discord notifications or they don't. See things or they don't. And this is why it's important to see this, because Kabam put out on the 23rd. So this is, I mean, I'm just noticing it because I'm like, okay, another thing's been pinged. Let's go and check out what it is. And it's actually a season poll. You get to vote on the metas. Your options are Season 3's Rich Get Richer, Season 4's Electric Defense, Season 6's Conflictor/Arms Race, and Season 4, which is Season 1, which is Explosive Personality. I hate Explosive Personality. I think that's just so blinking annoying. So here are the many ones. Like let's go over them just quickly. Season 3, when struck, the defenders had 10% chance to trigger a Fury buff for 8 seconds, granting plus 100 attack. Then the defender's Fury effects are indefinitely paused. They unpause for 8 seconds when the attacker dodges or evades an attack. Whichever champion has more unique buffs gains 6% of a bar of power every second. This promotes a lot of attackers. Although when the defender triggers a trigger Fury buff, defender's Fury effect. Well, would you go with? I'll have to dig up my old kind of like guide spreadsheet if they go back that far. I don't think they do. I think I only started doing them later on. And would you go cosmic for this? In defense, would you go cosmic in attack? That's the would you do not science-based champions, mystic-based champions in defense, or mystic-based champions in attack, because they interact with buffs? Oh, the champion in defense is a mystic, so therefore you've got to use a mystic against a mystic, or a mystic to suppress the look, there's a lot of kind of layers to this. I don't want to go into like, you know, we're talking about countering counters here. And we haven't even been confirmed any of this. But I can tell you which one is winning so far. We'll do the same for Gladiator Circuit in a minute. But it's important for you guys to vote on these things and vote with what's important. Each time the defender is struck while under the effective armor up buff, they will power burn the attack of 10%. Armor up champions in defense might be a good option. Or power control immune champions. Is Venompool one of them? Venompool, Dr. Doom. I think there's a cosmic that's got it as well. Does Gladiator have it? Terex, does Terex have it? Honestly, sometimes you got to remember so many things off the cusp. I ain't getting any younger, I'll tell you that much. We got Season 6's Conflictor. Every 7 seconds, the next debuff triggered on the attack is immediately purified. Each time the effect triggers, the defender gains 50% of a bar of power. Again, another interesting one. And in Season 1's Bulwark. Defenders immune to armor break debuffs. Whenever defender loses more than 5% of their max health from a single strike, they gain an indestructible buff for 8 seconds. So yeah, anything that interacts with that, staggering, non-staggering, countering counters. Oh, you do that, you get a buff. Oh, I'll use this kind of like fate seals, nullifies, removes. Oh, you got a champion that is immune to armor break as standard. Oh, that's the thing as well that you could fill in your Doctor Doom in defense. Some of the others, Mangog, not Man Thing. There's so many like off the cusp. Just to remember, like different metas is or different interactions always a thing, isn't it? Anyway, so far a lot of people have voted for, and this is why it's important to get involved with this. Of the 30-odd thousand people that are in the Marvel Contest of Champions Discord, that could be ones that play Battlegrounds. Only 1,000 votes. 1,000 votes. So I urge people, if you're in a Discord, go to the Battlegrounds anniversary meta under suggested. It's in the top. It's top left hand corner. Click on it. Like go to Marvel Contest Champions. It's like right there. Battlegrounds anniversary meta. It's a current poll going on. It's so important to do this. Vote for things. Yes, should it be in game? Of course it should be. Of course it should be. Is it something that Kabam will do? No, they'll probably do it via Discord. It's all about interaction. They want you to interact with this. So, and as I said, there's 30,000 people in there. So, within 24 hours, 1,000 votes? Damn, not looking good. But you have a chance to sway. And Season 3, which is this one right here, when struck, so this is the Fury, float like a butterfly, rich get richer. When struck, the defender has a 10% chance to trigger a Fury buff for 8 seconds, granting plus 100 attack. This could be quite fun because you'll be thinking about how to suppress this, but also it's fun to kind of do speed. It's going to be all about being quick, and that extra little bit of bonus that you get from being quick in a fight is going to be relatively important. Let's move on now to the other metas. So Kabam are going for the Gladiator circuit. Season 10, Season 9, Season 14, and the Brawl Championship meta. Well, first of all, we'll just see what the results are and take it from there. And that's even worse because only 900 people... 990, or to stand corrected. Hopefully more people have voted on for this at the moment. And so far, it's favouring Season 10 and Season 14. Very close between Season 10 and Season 14. I'm not saying they could win because look, there's so many less people have kind of voted. But let's have a look at what Season 10 and Season 14 are giving. And Season 10 looks to be KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Intercepting the opponent's dash attack with a basic attack grants the attacker precision passive, giving them a guaranteed critical hit for 2 seconds. Crit me with your best shot. The defender takes 100% less damage from hits that are not critical. Now, champions that are going to be resistant to criticals are going to be good defensive options. Champions that are high crit as part of their kit are going to be great champions in offense and attack based options. But of course, you can just intercept in order to get that Fury passive. Precision passive to aid you in doing your critical hits. So that's nice. I think that does keep it simple. It does put not restrictions on the roster, but at least gives you a very slim amount of champions to maybe use for this. But still interesting nevertheless for that. The next one is Season 14. That's equally strong. Now I think that's old enough for me to have a guide to at least go back in time and see what were some of those particular champions. He says I can go back as far as I can do Season 10 actually. I see I've got Season 10 and Season 14. So let's have a quick look actually. This was back when I was doing the particular guides in a way that I didn't do as of Season 20. I love Season 20 of what I'm doing for this one. So from a Gladiator circuit perspective, I think this is slightly different or not? It may be. Yes, it's a week 3 meta, weirdly enough. So attack and defense options. So defense, I guess critical resistance, Doctor Doom, Invisible Woman, Killmonger, Magneto, or annoying defenders. Maybe this is all relevant. Maybe it's not so relevant. Maybe you know, blends into something else. And easy crit champions though. Corvus, Adam Warlock, Angela. Okay. Hercules, Carnage, Jabari Panther. Some of these work, some of them don't. Venom Pool, Venom in general. Yeah, okay, there's a few there with that one. And finally, the Season 10 one, which I thought we'll just kind of like... sorry, Season 14, which we'll just dig out right now. Which is... He says... where's the Discord? Let's get the Discord back up. Season 14... which is that every time an offensive dot champion applies a damaging effect... Show them, Richard. There. You get a Vicious buff, lasting 20 seconds, max stack 5. The Vicious also enhances damaging passives and burst effects. That can be handy. Polka dot powered, attack gains no power from landing or receiving attacks. Instead, they're granted 12% of bar power while the defender is suffering from a damaging effect. No suicide masteries for that. That would be a bad thing for defenders. They would do much damage. Yep. Yeah, you're going to have to choose a lot of champions that are able to do a lot of... oh, good. I like this. So champions like this. Wiccan, Shuri, Iceman, Scorpion, Archangel, Gore in attack. Defensive-wise, Purifiers, Shruggers, stuff like that. Yeah. Interesting to kind of figure out what is going to be best there. And, you know, I'll help out as much as possible. We'll adapt the guides, we'll improve them. But, yeah, lots of different and fun options for that. And as we said, the voting is still low in number. Now, I'm planning to put this video on Thursday morning UK time. So hopefully people will see it and also go to the Discord, the Kabam Discord, the Marvel Contest of Champions Discord, that is, and vote. Because, hey, vote for what you like, as it is very close between Season 10, that crit one for Gladiator Circuit, and Season 14, the dot-based one. From a victory track perspective, it is very much Season 3 and Season 6. Season 3 being that Fury-based one with Rich Get Richer, and Season 6 being that next debuff triggered as Purified, and the defender gains 50% of bar power, the attacker gains passive Fury during their special attacks based on defender's power. While below, so it's a conflictor. Did we actually? I don't think I've mentioned this correctly. The next debuff triggered by the attacker is immediately purified. So yeah, purifiers, debuff purifiers. Do I have a? I don't think I have a guide for this one, so I'll have to make one up again from scratch. Anyway, that's been a video. Thank you very much for watching. What are your thoughts on it? Go and vote, and I'll see you all in the next one. Which meta interests you the most? Bye bye.